I have been trying to get a video out and it feels like I'm running out of time with that. So I thought we'd just take a little break. Speaking of running out of time, my sister is turning 32, the old fart. And it's happening in literally a couple of days. So we need to put together her birthday box. So I've collected a lot of stuff that I'm going to send to her, but I actually need to put it all together, like get it wrapped and get it ready for the mail. It's Sunday, so I have till tomorrow to get it out. Speaking of putting things off, my niece's birthday was on the 20th of April. I have a birthday gift for her. I just need to mail it. So if I get CJ's ready, there's no excuse not to mail this. I found this box, this crate, that I wasn't actually going to buy at the thrift store, but I had carried it around to put my other things in. And then when I was up at the register, I got too scared to be like, oh, I don't want that. So I bought it. But then I was like, this is perfect. Look what I did. This is going to be a customizable miniature shelf. It is a customizable miniature shelf. I made all of these things that fit into the slots of the crate from the back. Some of them you kind of have to force in, some don't fit in all of the slots. It's an imperfect system, but she can figure it out. So first thing that's going in the box is the little shelves for the box. Next, we have several Miniverse balls wrapped in designer wrapping paper. Giorgio Armani and Michael Kors. This one is the clownfish. This is supposed to be the fiddle leaf fig. I hope it is. Speaking of Miniverse, we have the Mack makes miniature exclusive squirrel feeder kit. Love my Miniverse birds, but my sister sent me this squirrel and I feel like he needs his own little feeder. So let's DIY one. We're gonna use this corn. It has a little corn holder. And we're using 2 little Jenga blocks and a tongue depressor. And one of them, we're gonna sand one of these corners down to a 45-degree-ish angle. Let's make this red. On the other Jenga block that has not been sanded down, I'm gonna drill a little hole like, I don't know, like there. I'm gonna take one of these, the corn holders, and we're gonna take our sanded piece and cute little red roof. Now we hook the 2 pieces together. Wrapped, of course, in some Dior. This is cute, right? Yeah, it's cute. Designer things are cute and fancy. CJ's not a fancy girly though. We're in it now. We're in it now. Listen, I can't help myself. I'm such a designer girly. See, look, I'm wearing my Gucci sweat set right now. While we're on the vein of Miniverse, I ended up getting so many of these flamingo lilies. By so many, I mean like 3. When I was trying to get the Oriole bird bath, which I did get.
I love it so much.
I know she already has one of these, but so do I, so just throw it in there. Here's some little extra Miniverse eggs, so she can make a little plate of hard-boiled eggs if she wants to. I made a mold of the Miniverse birds, so now I can make tons of little resin versions of these birds. Is that plagiarism? Please don't come at me. And I've been painting them to be different birds, so I'm gonna send some of those to CJ. I have not shown her these, so it's gonna be like a total surprise. We have chickadees, which were always around growing up, goldfinches, some pigeons, and some robins. Ah! We have some random crafty stuff. Like an assortment of little bottles. Heat melt plastic. These little pellets you just put in like hot water and they turn clear and get squishy. and then you can mold them around and then they harden up again and turn solid. I don't know, I thought you could find a use for that. I guess I'm talking to you. This video is for you. I guess I should probably tell you since I am talking to you directly. Mom and Dad told me that they found you out back of a Schnucks. That's where you came from. I just thought you should know. I have several beans here. This one is mismatched. That is anarchy. Hang on. In this orange bean, we have 2 little peach trees. We have this freaky set of mushrooms. Mushrooms in a bean. This one's empty. These are 2 little cowboy hats. They're supposed to be like straw toppers. I thought they could, I don't know, be cute hanging on. It's a miniature thing. Oh, in the last couple days, I've been obsessed using these little silicone molds to make little jars filled with different fruits and veggies. I was never able to find the mini-verse pickles, but then I made my own. Look! I actually made a bunch of them, so I'm gonna send her a couple of those. It was a bountiful year. I've actually been working for a while on some mini pottery, and I still haven't actually quite finished it, but there's gonna be like mini flower pots and vases, and I'll show you them when I get them done, which I guess will be today. Next we have this. I found this at a thrift store, and it is very special because CJ got one just like this from Grammy when she got her license. It says, never drive faster than your guardian angel can fly. And everyone thought CJ was like gonna be a crazy driver. Anyway, at some point during transitioning cars, she lost it, and I found another one. Love you, CJ, love you, Grammy. At the oil and vinegar store, I got her 2 of my favorite vinegars for mixing in water. Probably bonus points if it's sparkling water. The lemongrass mint, the mint is stronger than you would think, and the Cara Cara orange, which is like creamsicle. And yes, these are vinegars, natural vinegars. And I'm gonna package them in these pair of Winnie the Pooh socks. CJ loved Pooh. One time I was visiting her and there was diarrhea sprayed on the outside of her apartment, and I was like, she was like, oh my goodness, someone like did that. Like, oh, they were drunk. It was, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Someone must have done that. I think we all know what happened there. This might be kind of heavy because I also got her organic Tutui olive oil. It is like super, super high in polyphenols, which is like the stuff that's supposed to be good for you, which means it tastes like eating grass and peppercorns. How do I wrap that up? Oh, then we just got like a bunch of candy. There was more candy that I was going to send. And then, no, warheads. Oh my goodness. My mouth started producing saliva just looking at these. These are the classic. I am gonna take the cherry one because I don't think she likes cherry. I'm making so much spit. Y'all, I've complained about sour candies being not sour. This is what I was raised on. This is what I want things to be. Kind of hurt. Sour's gone. What a satisfying experience. We got some mini swirl pops. We have peach ring water flavoring. She loves peach rings. Speaking of ring-shaped things, once as a child, I suctioned this fashion poly hat to my head, and it left a bruise in the shape of a donut.
Mom.
And boy, oh boy, for the next week, CJ had a heyday. Mean, like actually mean, like putting people up to like coming up to me in church and saying, is your donut vanilla or chocolate? That's bullying. I'm slobbering a little bit.
I put it on my head.
You don't deserve these. I'm not sure if she likes cotton candy flavor. My instinct says no, but this is one of my favorite things. So I'm gonna give her half of them. I'll give her 4 of them. Gummy Krabby Patties, there were more before, but why is this little Mentos gum so small? This was $1.25 at $1.25 treat. This economy. But it's so cute. That is literally why I got it, is because it's small. Tic Tacs. Fun Dip. Happy birthday. Looks like we have everything in here, so... So I just got back from taking those packages to the post office. For the big package, it was $16 to mail to San Diego. I'm always so impressed at how affordable USPS is. That's something I'm trying to get started. It's USPS, 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 anyone? I put a stamp on the corner of the box, which I thought was pretty funny, and I was very proud of myself for that. And when I handed it to the post office lady, I was like, the stamp's a joke. And she was like, okay. That was it. I did win her over by the end of the conversation, no. She thought it was funny that I used Christmas paper. She liked that. But the stamp, okay. I have 3 or 4 days until the package gets there to my sister's house, who, by the way, was switched to the hospital. That's why she's blonde. The rest of us are brown-haired. That was before my parents then found her behind the Schnucks. They tried to get rid of her 4 times. Every time she just showed back up like a stray cat. Like pawing at the door being like, pretzels! I want goldfish crackers! My tummy hurts. She was sick all the time. And I still think that it was for attention. I said it. This is ending up being an episode of the Art Mack Make Show, the show for Graham and the family. Mack makes art and also makes conversation. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my God,